welcome to We the People. As social codes change and people's personal choices become much freer than they used to be, also as medical technology and science advances, old-fashioned pregnancy is no longer the only option for people who want to have children. Now there is an array of options from in vitro fertilization, sperm donation, to of course also surrogate motherhood. The Law Commission in a recent report actually said that this particular sector of assisted reproductive technology is a 25,000 crore pot of gold. On the program today, we look at the ethical, legal and moral dimensions to the entire issue of surrogate motherhood. I'd like to start with Dr. Kaveri Banerjee, if I may. Dr. Banerjee, you are somebody who, as a specialist in this area, sees many couples come to you, and you do offer surrogate motherhood as an option for couples who can't have children the conventional way. As a doctor, do you believe that this is an area that keeps to the moral and legal and ethical standards that it should?
I definitely do. Having seen infertile couples for the past more than 7 years on a daily basis and understanding their anguish, sometimes surrogacy becomes the only option.
Some might say, and this question strikes me as well, that in a country where there are so many children who are abandoned, where your orphanages are really have more children than they can take care of, why is it so important to go to this extent to have a biological child?
I think, yes, I do agree that there are lots of children who need parents, adopted parents, to take care of them. But why should it be only these infertile couples who cannot become genetic parents? Why is it not each one of us take the onus and the responsibility to take care of these children?
So in a sense, what Dr. Kaveri Banerjee is saying is that it's an unfair moral onus to place on those who can't produce their own children. Dr. R.S. Sharma, as a member of the drafting committee that's actually drawn up this bill is still awaiting clearance. You have tried to create a national framework and a legal framework for this debate. And you've actually proposed having a womb bank. I don't know, I find the idea a little frightening. You know, because somehow one can't help feeling cynical that the moment you allow commercial surrogacy as opposed to altruistic surrogacy, the poor will get exploited.
First thing is that we are not going to create a surrogate bank. The second issue, that though there is a provision of having an ART bank, and this responsibility of hiring the surrogate mother will be given through the ART bank. Now, so far you mentioned that regarding the commercialization of the surrogacy. This issue, when we were even drafting our guidelines, we debated in our committee, and there was certainly difference of opinion about that. And as
you mean some people felt that commercial
motherhood
motherhood should not be permitted?
There was debate about there, because this is a social issue.
And you have argued that in India, historically, surrogate motherhood is not a new concept.
Yeah, surrogacy is not a new issue. Even our religions, in Mahabharata, it is mentioned the elder brother of Lord Krishna, Lord Balarama, was born. I think he was the first surrogate child in this world. So, and the whole...
But did anyone pay money for that?
No. That's another issue. That's I'll come to for that. The issue whether we should commercialize it or not.
Was a point of conflict?
Conflict.
But you eventually decided that it should be...
No. We didn't decide it. We drafted a questionnaire. And then we organized 7 public debates in different parts of the country.
And you found that people said...
The majority of the people, they supported that yes, commercial surrogacy should be permitted in this country.
Well, I guess...
this is a very important issue.
So you're saying this was public feedback. It was something that even when the committee sat down to draw up this law, it caused concern. Dr. Sunita Reddy, it could be argued the other way as well, that if a woman is actually willing to be a surrogate mother, there has to be some form of compensation. What do you see as the main ethical dilemmas around this debate?
Based on our ongoing research in Hyderabad city, where we have interviewed surrogate mothers, the compensation is very important, because mothers expect the kind of money which is coming is helping them, but definitely they say it's quite less because of the pain they undergo for 9 months.
So and they do want money. They think that is their right.
They do want it.
But are you in favor? Are you in favor of it?
I'm not sure about favoring, because it's already legal in India, it's been happening, and so many mothers are going for surrogacy. My concern is about their long-term implications on their health, on the kind of contracts they are into, and the major concern is they are repeating the procedures. They're coming back after cesarean sections within 3 months or 6 months, and also going for repeated egg donation.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.